told you guys I would be back. It's Rafa, your most wholesome e-boy on the internet, and we've got another reaction analysis breakdown. And so we just did Senna, which I'm super excited about, the support marksman, but now we're looking at some big, exciting stuff that happened today. It is the 10th year anniversary celebration for Riot Games. It's been 10 years since this awesome company has come out, and despite a lot of the recent troubles of the past year or so, I would not be where I am right now if it weren't for League of Legends. League of Legends has changed my life. I've met so many amazing people through this game, and it's changed my life in ways that other video games haven't. I'm a big video game nerd, and I've grown up with so many different types of video games. I've grown up with the Pokemon series and Nintendo, Super Smash Brothers. RuneScape was one of the first PC games I played with other people. I love the Zoo Tycoon games and everything, and there's so many more games. I could go on and on and on. And maybe, if you guys are interested, if you ever want me to do a video about my video game history, or top 5, top 4 most influential video games ever, let me know in the comments. And also, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much if you want to keep supporting your boy. But today we got to look at this because I didn't get a chance to watch the stream, and I really wanted to, but just some personal family matters happened, and I had to take care of it. But my friends were messaging me on Discord and saying, "Yo, Rafa, there's some stuff that you need to know. Riot Games are dropping some big stuff, big news." And so I imagine that one of the things is going to be talking about maybe their upcoming fighting game title, which they did announce at EVO 2019 earlier this year at August. So maybe they're going to talk about that. And the fact, Riot Games now officially has the title Riot Games, since not only we have League of Legends, but we also have Teamfight Tactics, which is, I love TFT, by the way, guys. And now we're probably getting the fighting game, but apparently there's other stuff, but they haven't told me anything. So I'm going into this pretty blind. If anything happens about fighting games, though, then I will kind of know about that. But I'm super excited. So let's get into it.
Hey everyone, Joe here again on behalf of the League dev team. Today we have a very special Riot Pls for you. Of course, we're going to tell you all about our plans for the upcoming preseason. We'll also give you an update on TFT and much more. In fact, we've got a lot of great updates to share today.
Okay.
So be sure to stay tuned through the end of the show. But before we cover any of that, I want to talk about something important. This month marks a very special occasion. In just over a week, it'll have been 10 years to the day since League's official release date. For us, League has always been a game that we build together with all of you. Truth is, you've always been the ones who've made League more than just a game.
Aww.
You've made incredible art. You've created memes. You've showed us in a million different ways that you care about League, that games matter enough to become a meaningful part of your lives. You've helped us make League.
There's tons of jokes and memes about how, the Riot Games balance team, what is the balance team doing? They're a bunch of silver players, blah, blah, blah. But tell me any other video game company that is as open and as communicative with their community as Riot Games. Whenever things come out, it's so easy for us to at Rioters at Twitter, to go to the League subreddit and talk about and complain about something. And most of the time, the Rioters respond in a prompt manner. And they address some things. And there's communities built on a certain champion, and they'll talk, and Rioters will reach out to those communities specifically. Whenever they reworked Aatrox. They reached out to the Aatrox mains and they asked, okay, so what do you guys want to see in a champion for, that we're visually updating and doing the rework for Aatrox? And, so at the end of the day, Riot Games does really do truly care about their community. They can't do every single request and address every single complaint that the community has. They can't satisfy everyone, because if you try, it's impossible to satisfy everyone, which, it sucks, but it's the sad truth, because everyone's going to want different things at the end of, at the end of the day. But Riot Games does a really fantastic job about showing that the community is important and that they care.
More than a game. For us, celebrating League's 10-year anniversary is a chance to say thank you to all of you who've helped us build League, brick by brick. And to show our appreciation, here's what we've got planned. First up, 10 days of gifting. For 10 days, starting October 17th, we'll be celebrating you, the League community, with a small gift every day you log in.
3,000 orange essence? Give me that. Yeah, I'll take that. I also want the little legends icon, or the eggs. I'm trying to get mine to 2-star right now.
And no, it's not just summoner icons, although of course we gotta give you one of those. All you'll need to qualify is a League account that was created before this broadcast began. We want the rest of this month to feel like a real celebration. So expect to see SR looking a little brighter than normal.
They have
Your
the
shop
birthday
is coming
stuff.
back. And because it's a special occasion, for the first time ever, there will be a chance that your shop contains legendary tier skins.
Really?
In the past, we've spoken about our reasons for moving away from classic URF to the all-random URF mode. But this is a time to celebrate and pull out all the stops. So for the first time in over 4 years, we're bringing back URF with full champion select.
Yeah! Classic URF! Yo!
It'll be available from
Yo!
October.
I can't. Yes! Oh my god, you guys don't understand. Like, ARF is fine. It satisfies the need. But there was nothing like the original classic URF, guys. You get to pick your own champions. I'm telling you, back in the day, URF Syndra was my fucking thing, man. Because back then we had Will of the Ancients, and I would never die. Oh my gosh, but now we have classic URF with all the champions that we have today. Oh my god. Classic URF is going to be a shit show, and I'm going to love every second of it. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Riot.
28th through November 8th, so you can keep the celebration going.
Wait, is it only a limited time?
November 8th.
When is it coming out?
It'll be available from October 28th through November 8th, so you can keep the celebration going.
All right. Well, I guess they can't keep it for that long, but I appreciate them at least bringing it back, because they never brought ARF back permanently, right?
Over the last decade, you haven't just helped make League a great game, you've helped make the world a better place. All the way back in 2010, you bought the URF Warwick skin, and together we raised money to save actual manatees.
Aww.
In 2011, after a devastating earthquake in Japan, you and Nurse Akali raised more than $160,000 for the Red Cross and provided relief to hundreds of thousands of people in need. The following year, you banded together and through the Jacksima skin contributed to the Make-A-Wish Foundation in honor of a League player named Joe. In 2017, we committed over $2 million from the proceeds from Championship Ash to 3 great charities that you voted for. And last year, with the help of Brian, a cancer survivor who helped us design the Dark Star Cho'Gath skin, you all raised over $6 million for 20 charities around the world.
I didn't know
That's
that.
the power
That's so
of the League
cool.
community. when we come together.
I knew everything else. A championship Ashkin, and then the back in 2010 for Earth Warwick, and then 2011 for Nurse Akali. But I didn't know that about Darkstar Cho'Gath. How did I not know that? That's so cool. I didn't realize he designed the skin.
We can accomplish truly remarkable things all over the world, in all of the communities we're a part of. And we know there's a huge appetite out there to do even more. So today, we're announcing a new initiative called the Riot Games Social Impact Fund.
Okay.
This unique nonprofit will be the engine for our collective efforts around global social impact. Since establishing the fund earlier this year, we've already donated over $4 million to charities around the world. As a global game, we know it's important for you to choose which charities the money raised in your region goes to. And that's what this fund will make possible. Later this year, we'll be releasing Dawnbringer Karma, the first skin where all proceeds will go to the Social Impact Fund.
Oh, all of them?
On behalf of everyone at Riot, thank you for everything you've done.
It's a nice karma skin.
The good we can do together is just getting started. Okay, let's hear about what we've got planned for preseason.
Hey everyone, Jess here. Before we get into preseason, I want to share a small announcement that'll make players in one particular part.
This is where the game changes and warps. Just like every preseason. I mean, it's always exciting, but I cannot deny that there have been some preseasons where I was just like, what? But why? So let's see what's going down here.
Part of the world happy. We know that there are many League players in the Middle East and North Africa who love League and have been playing on European and North American servers.
Are they getting an African
and that we can do
server?
a better job of supporting them. We are proud to announce that we will be supporting these players by gradually offering all Riot Games products and services in Arabic. Okay, on to preseason changes.
Oh, okay.
Over the years,
So it's all right. I thought it was like a North African server, but it's just the game and the client is offered in Arabic. Cool. That's awesome.
Summer's Rift has changed a lot. Sometimes in small adjustments to things you're already familiar with.
Turret plating.
And sometimes in complete overhauls
Keystones.
or totally new additions.
Oh my god. Old Dragon.
We've always thought of Summer's Rift as a living,
Back when frickin' Dragon was just a gold mine. You didn't get it for elemental buffs. Guys, if you didn't play League of Legends before when did this change? 2017? 2017, I think. Before we got the elemental drakes, because it happened at the same time as so there was like a dragon stacking buff, and then we got elemental drakes. So I don't know if that was like 2017, it had to be 2016 or 2017 we got elemental drakes. But before then, dragons, you got them just to get more global gold.
Place with enough depth to be fun and interesting, whether it's your first time playing or if you're a seasoned veteran. And to that end, Preseason 2020, Rise of the Elements, will introduce new emergent gameplay opportunities on the map, meant to open fresh strategies to master, outplay, and win. The biggest change here is the new Elemental Rift system. As teams take down Elemental Drakes, one element will eventually dominate the Rift, permanently altering the map. Each Elemental Rift impacts teamfights, rotations, vision, and objective control in a unique way, meaning no one game will play out the same as the last, even if everyone's on the same champ. Infernal knocks down walls and burns down brush. Mountain adds new terrain to play around. Ocean makes brush grow larger and spawn extra honey fruit.
Really?
And Cloud turns pathways into wind tunnels that increase movement speed. Elemental buffs are also getting an overhaul, with the final stack of each element offering powerful effects that aren't just stats. Plus, Cloud Drake should be more satisfying now that we've switched it to grant CDR on your ult. And don't worry, we're not letting Elder Dragon be one-upped by its younger siblings.
What?
Pathways into wind tunnels that increase movement.
Ult CDR?
Elemental buffs are also getting an overhaul, with the final stack of each element offering powerful effects that aren't just stats. Plus, Cloud Drake should be more satisfying now that we've switched it to grant CDR on your ult. And don't worry, we're
So people were still complaining about Cloud Dragon and it's just movement speed. So now it's giving cooldown reduction on ultimates. So we're getting an ultimate hunter passive. Okay. I'm down.
We're not letting Elder Dragon be one-upped by its younger siblings. When the game gets to Elder, we know the game's progressed pretty far. And to that end, we want to change the invisible parts of Elder buff into power that more clearly tells you to fight and push through to the end. Elder
That's facts. We'll get Elder Dragon, and then we'll just in solo queue, and then teammates will just dick around and be like, all right, let's just farm camps. Let's push waves. Let's split push. No, let's fight, damn it. We got true damage.
buff's keeping its burn effect, but instead of the large passive stat stick Elder currently gives, it'll now ground and execute against enemies below a certain health threshold. Dragons aside, we're also making a few map changes to add
execute? What?
more
That's
outplay
busted.
opportunities. Top and bot are getting new alcoves to shake up vision control and ganks. And we're adding some new
Oh, that's kind of like Nexus Blitz. That's directly taken from Nexus Blitz. Because they have this same type of pattern.
Top and bot
That's
are getting
nuts.
new alcoves to shake up vision control
That's
and
kind of
ganks.
cool.
And we're adding some new brush by the blue buff river entrances.
Oh, so brush right over the Gromp wall?
That's just the start of what Preseason has to offer.
Nuts.
We'll be publishing a dev blog shortly after the stream with more info on these changes.
That's going to be, because already that's like a great ward location, so to mark out whenever you see a jungler passing by as to start going for scuttle control or for neutral objective control, whether it's Rift Herald or if it's Dragon. And of course, because you want to see where the jungler is exiting to the river, that prevents certain ganks pass from being happened. And normally you just put the ward there, but now you can like put a control ward reliably in the brush so that it's masked, and therefore it forces junglers or players to actually go enter the brush to make sure that it's not warded.
Plus a ton of others we didn't have the time to get to here.
There's even more in store for preseason? That's nuts. Is that it? I don't feel like that was it, but I don't want to have to watch the full 48-minute video. Well, we might as well. Let's.
Best mid laner in the world.
I think it stopped at some point, so. All right, so let's just.
Hi everyone, this is Kobe playing League of Legends Open Beta. Pretty cool game here.
Aw, Colby is the name I haven't heard of.
We gotta introduce you guys to Faker if you haven't
Oh!
seen him already. He might be.
2013.
We gotta introduce you guys to Faker if you.
2012 OGN Winter. This is when SKT first qualified into OGN. I mean, it was the LCK, but it was technically the OGN Champions League.
If you haven't seen him already, he might be just the best mid laner in the world.
처음 코스프레 시작하니까 해결할 게 많네.
I've just been building up and working on my skill set.
We're playing TFT today. This is my very first round. I'm
Valkyrie.
nervous as heck. Yes, assassin.
Oh,
All right, let's do it, baby.
I'm a cutie pie.
That's amazing because this world has been historic.
Oh, Superliga. Spanish League. Oh my God. Season 2 World Championships, man. Taipei Assassins.
French. I'm French.
Oh, the Renekton. I'm French. French Renekton. Yo, this moment was iconic. 2016 World Championships, baby. Oh my God. My favorite meme for that Prey Ash Arrow. Prey's dick's so big that he fucked Duke on the other side of the map. Oh my God.
I love it. This series.
Oh man, look at, wow, all the content creators, man. And I've seen like people who like play League of Legends with driving wheels and controllers and like pianos and dance pads. It's hilarious. Oh, and oh, of course, I am Katowice. The XPK backboard. Oh, when INTZ beat EDG. Oh man. So I didn't see that the World Elite in the CLG EU game, but oh man, this when Faker lost.
A lot of people feel like Dynamic Dude kills the competitiveness of League.
I made some really bad mistakes, and I died a lot for no reason.
Oh, Odie, man.
There's been times where even I don't believe in myself, and everyone's telling me I'm washed up.
I'm really sorry to all of my fans.
Oh, no, Dyrus.
Believe in myself, and everyone's telling me I'm washed up.
I'm really sorry to all of my fans.
I let you guys down.
Yeah, Tyler 1 got banned. Dyrus announced his retirement after they lost their last game as TSM in 2015. Oh man, that was such an emotional interview.
Get better, you know.
I got beat so bad the last game. Hopefully it goes a little bit better than before.
그렇게 끝나면 안 되지. 한 번 더.
It was these guys who made me keep going and believed in me.
Oh yeah, boom!
May your mana points overflow and your AoE stick. May supports cover your flanks. May your marksman aim true.
Yo nunca pensé estar aquí, ¿no? Entonces, es uno de los claros ejemplos y quisiera dar a todas las personas.
Anything is possible.
Pop stars are so lit, man. Caster June. 2017 Worlds. HTK beat EDG, man. Oh, that was Nox, man. 2016. Oh man. Kobe. CLG versus RNG. Wait. What is this? What is this? Huh? Are we getting a new map? Because this is Runeterra. These two Nexuses. Are we getting a new map? Is that what's happening? Are we getting a new map? Holy shit! Okay. Okay.
Hey everyone, Joe here again on behalf of the League dev team. Today, we have a very special Riot Pls for you.
Okay.
Of course,
so
we're going to tell you all about our plans.
We saw this part,
together.
right?
We can accomplish.
Yeah, we saw this part.
Into wind tunnels that
we
increase.
saw this.
And we're adding some for the stream with more info. We've got a piece to show you. Kicking off a new chapter of one of League's oldest rivalries. Check it out.
Oh, yeah. So then we saw this, right? We saw the Senna
Tactics
trailer.
earlier this year.
All right, so.
That's right. Senna is coming to League of Legends as our first ever support marksman.
Oh,
She'll be
shit.
available
Damn.
on PvE October 29th.
Nice.
Summoner's Rift isn't the only mode that's evolving this year. Let's talk a little bit about League's newest permanent game mode, Teamfight Tactics.
Okay.
When we launched Teamfight Tactics earlier this year, we hoped you'd love it, and the response has blown us away. TFT has brought millions of players to League. It's one of the biggest modes we've ever added to League, and it has us feeling incredibly inspired about ways we can keep investing into TFT for years to come.
Do it.
One of the biggest ways we're going to be changing the game in the near future is with seasonal sets. A couple of times per year, we'll rotate in a whole new host of champions, origins, class.
Oh, Syndra! Vladimir? Oh, Pog you. I like that.
Seasonal sets. A couple of times per year, we'll rotate in.
Oh, wait. So there's Jax, there's Thresh, and Nautilus?
Whole new host of champions, origins, classes, and items.
Oh my god.
TFT will always be about strategic depth and exploration.
That's nuts.
In the new sets, we'll keep some of the mechanics familiar, but we'll also reimagine a few favorites, and we'll introduce others that are totally new. Thematically, we can explore the entire League universe and the alternate universes by drawing deep from the whole spectrum of champions and skins that we've created in the past 10 years. The first seasonal set is coming to...
If you guys haven't realized, in like normal TFT, Teamfight Tactics, what does that sound? I hear something else. Okay, that... Oh. Okay. I thought I heard something else. Anyway, so with Teamfight Tactics, right? If you notice, there's other champions that there's champions like Vayne that don't use the primary base skin. It uses the Arclight skin because so that it can fit into the noble class or origin. Yeah, so the noble origin, right? Same thing with what is the there's another champion that has like a skin. Graves. Graves has the freaking, what is it, Buccaneer Graves or cut hold Graves or cut hearse Graves. Basically, it's that it's a pirate origin. Same thing with Twisted Fate. It also has the cutthroat. Yeah, it's Cutthroat Graves, Cutthroat Twisted Fate. So that they're both pirate origin. So that's what theirs mean. So that they're gonna use, either new champions or some of the same champions, but with different skin arts, so that they can be different origins.
To live servers in just 3 weeks. It's called Rise of the Elements, just like Preseason. It will feature totally new origins like Desert, Inferno, Poison, and new classes including the Summoners and Mystics. New champions like Lux, Annie, Olaf, and even some old favorites bringing new twists.
Neat.
Those that played in the beta season will get rewarded for their climb, and we'll reset the ladder as we bring improvements to the system. And of course, Set 2 wouldn't be complete without a whole new host of Little Legends, arena skins, and some brand new things to make you and your team look good.
Little Legends, man.
It'll hit PvE October 22nd, and we've
I'm
just published a dev blog on LeagueOfLegends.com with more details. Check it out and let us know what you think.
Sick.
One more thing. From the moment we launched TFT, players have been asking for a mobile version of the game. It turns out, you guys actually do have phones.
Oh!
So by popular demand, we're announcing Teamfight Tactics as its own separate app for iOS and Android devices.
Yo!
It's coming in early 2020, and we'll have a few betas coming in December of this year.
I can play it on that.
It'll feature full cross-platform play with the PC version of
Holy
TFT.
shit!
Hope you enjoy
Wait,
it.
crossplay? Did she say crossplay?
New betas coming in December of this year. It'll feature full cross-platform play with the PC version of TFT. Hope you enjoy it.
Oh my god, we're gonna have memes about mobile players, Omega LOL, mobile users, Omega LOL. Ah! That's nuts. That's awesome. But I mean, if you look at Blizzard Hearthstone, they have a mobile version for their iPhone and the iPad. So do they have one for Android as well? I'm not sure. But oh, that's cool. Oh my god. Yes, I can climb while I'm on the go. I don't have to be at my desk. Hell yeah. It's gonna be so nice for like trips. I'm just waiting in my like train or Uber ride. Oh, I wonder how stable the connection is going to be, though, on data.
Hope you're as excited as we are for what's coming for SR and TFT.
That's awesome.
There's something else we'd like to share. It's something we've been working on for a while, and some of you might even be expecting it.
It's just a
TFT
fighting
isn't
game.
the only thing going multi-platform. Coming soon, we'll be bringing the League experience to both mobile and consoles.
What?
So let's take a first look at League of Legends Wild
What?
Rift.
Wait, League of Legends is coming to mobile and Oh. No way. No way. Wait, but how? How do you play League of Legends on a phone? How do you play League of Legends on a console? That's just... What?
Hey there, it's Michael Chow. I've been dying to talk to you about the Wild Rift, which is coming soon to console and mobile. It's taken us years, way too long to do this, but we had to get it right. We needed to figure out how to bring a true League experience to other platforms in a way that's worthy of your love, your time, your investment. And we think we've finally gotten there with the Wild Rift, and we're...
I mean, because there's the other knockoffs that try to rip off League of Legends, put it on mobile, and they're shitty, so I understand the concern and the hesitation.
Thrilled to be able to share it with you. Now, why bring League to other platforms in the first place?
Holy
well, for
moly.
years, many of you have been telling us that the marquee League PC experience is sometimes tough to fit into your lifestyle, which can change from 1 week to the next, 1 month to the next, 1 year to the next. You've also been telling us that you simply can't play League with a lot of the friends you love to game with. Yes, because of their lifestyles as well, but also because League takes a long time to learn.
Yeah, and the game times are long too.
The matches are really long.
Because people don't know how to close games out in less than 25 minutes or 20. Actually, no. It takes longer than that. Like 30, 40, 50-minute games. Oh my god.
Long and so on. So we built a new Rift that you can play on console and mobile.
Oh.
With 15 to 20-minute matches.
So okay, so it's not cross-play League of Legends. Okay. For a second I was like, huh? So but this is a different type of Rift. So is that the new map then? Is that the new League of Legends? So it's called the Wild Rift?
And a dual stick control scheme that's intuitive and satisfying and still super deep. We've also added some new systems that preserve the core 5v5 gameplay you know. And a dual stick play on console and mobile with 15 to 20-minute matches. And a dual stick control scheme that's intuitive and satisfying and still super deep. We've also added some new systems that preserve the core 5v5 gameplay you know, while adding a few twists that we think really shine on mobile and console. Now, Wild Rift is not a port of the PC game. Taking SR and just shoving it onto new platforms wasn't going to work. To get the gameplay just right, we needed to rebuild from scratch. We spent a long time making sure this will be a true League of Legends experience that's worthy of devoting your precious game time. Wild Rift has incredible depth, and you can make those same badass 200 IQ outplays and team plays you know and love from League PC.
Wait, this is kind of cool. Wait, like, legit? This is kind of cool.
I'll be straight with you. There are some downsides to the...
Because the dual control stick option... because that was something that was always, like, concerning. It's like, so how do you make a League of Legends, like, gameplay when it's based on mouse movement and right-clicking to move your character into something that's, like, control stick? So, because... the thing about using control stick is that you can never like input a direct path. I don't know if you can therefore look on the minimap. I want to see if you can, because as a jungle main, I'm always like hitting F3, F3, all my F1 keys or F keys to cycle through my teammates. and just looking around the map, and also like clicking on the mini map and cycling through and just seeing where everyone is at. So that's like something that's important to me. But in terms of just like a core, like beginning, you know, just kind of like new gameplay, not many new players are going to be able to do that. So from it, that's cool. Because I can understand how that makes things kind of easy to pick up and learn, because you just move by holding down, you know, the left thumb and then just, you know, pointing in the direction, and your character just goes just like that. And then basically whenever you want to use skill shots, you tap and then hold, and then you have to control that. So it's almost like a shooter in an instance where, you know, you're moving with your left thumbstick, but then you're aiming with the right thumbstick, and you can input certain. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's neat.
From scratch approach we've taken. We're not going to have every single champion skin available on all platforms.
Oh.
And although you won't get the same unlocks between League on PC and this version, you will get great rewards for the time you've spent with League over the last 10 years. But like I said, we think these trade-offs are worth it. Starting from scratch has given us the opportunity to do a full visual remaster on a ton of the game.
Wow.
We've also taken the time to build an all-new collection system that lets you show off all your champs and skins in an incredibly immersive way. We think this is so dope.
It actually, so when League of Legends updated their logo and everything, I should have seen this coming. The splash arts and the skins that the splash arts that they use for the champs in Echo, Annie, and someone else, and the text, it made it look very like mobile game friendly, because it had more of like the cartoony aspect to it. And I was like, you know what, you know, if they want to appeal to like the younger generation, the younger market, but now it makes sense because they're making a mobile version.
We're just going to play this for a bit so you can enjoy it.
Huh. Wow. Wow. Oh, Mecha Malphite. Moo cow. Yeah, see, 'cause that's what Annie looked like in the splash art. Braum.
We've got so much more to show you, but that's everything from me for now. As you saw earlier, League on PC has some huge plans ahead, but we'd love for you to join us on the Wild Rift when the game releases in your region. We're rolling out limited alphas and betas in select regions later this year, with plans to roll out on most platforms in most regions globally by the end of 2020.
By the end of 2020? Oh, that's gonna be so long. That's a year from now. How do we get onto the alpha and the beta?
So whether you're grinding ranked on Summoner's Rift, popping poros in ARAM, going full glacial in TFT, or squeezing in a game on the Wild Rift, we hope that there's a place for you and your friends to dive into the world of League together.
But that's cool though, because now like Wild Rift is basically like a, you know, way for you to meet up with friends, or like especially if you have like for schools and colleges, the clubs, like it's not gonna having a PC is not like a luxury that everyone has, but for some reason having a smartphone is now essential. Like every kid above the age of 11 or 10 has a fucking smartphone. It's there. There's so much that happens that there's no reason to not have a smartphone, because that's how society has made it so. But not everyone has a gaming equipped PC, and it's not like the old days where League of Legends had really low resolution graphics that you didn't need like a high-end gaming PC. I mean, you still don't need a high-end gaming PC compared to other intense like graphic intensive games, but it still requires like some type of, you know, gaming PC setup, at least on a low budget one. But still, like more than likely not everyone's gonna have that. at least parents. But now it's easier to get a kid to download and install League of Legends on mobile. So they're expanding and branching out their audience. Business-wise, it's super smart. And if they can get it right, then it's going to be really nuts.
Ten years ago, being an esports fan was hard. Tournaments were few and far between. Streaming was still in its infancy.
What's up,
When we
Rick?
held our Season 1 tournament at DreamHack, we had like 100 folding chairs, half of them were empty, but you
Riven
tuned
freak.
in en masse, 1 million on the stream, and that show of force gave us the permission to go big, to lay the groundwork for a sport that would be worthy of the passion
So we're
from
talking
the
about
players and the
esports now.
teams
Hell
and
yeah.
fans.
We saw the potential, but our journey was not without setbacks and failures.
Along the way, we faced our fair share of detractors.
Oh, that's Yu Shang. It's Candace. Aw. So they're getting representatives from all over. So NA, CBLOL, LPL.
We often struggle to deliver an experience worthy of your expectations.
Shocks.
But you continue to show up.
A record-shattering 99.6 million viewers tuned in to watch Invictus Gaming face off against Fnatic at last year's World Championship.
지금은 100개가
Caster June. I love that man. He's like an inspiration for casting because that man has so much passion for this esport, man.
넘는 전분 e스포츠 팀에 1000명 이상의 프로 선수들이 전 세계 13개의 프로 리그에서 경쟁합니다.
These organizations now mirror more traditional sports orgs.
It's coaches, analysts, personal trainers, and sponsors.
There are thousands of professionals around the world whose full-time careers are in the sport of League of Legends.
In the years ahead, you'll see more features like ProView and more blending of sports and entertainment with experiences like the Elder Dragon and KDA.
Even if you're
the augmented reality stuff that they did for last year's Worlds and 2017 was awesome.
Silver in League, you can prove you're a challenger to your coach in the new League of Legends Esports Manager coming out next year.
What? No!
To your coach
and KDA.
We're getting a FIFA manager before League Esports?
Even if you're silver in League, you can prove you're a challenger to your coach in the new League of Legends Esports Manager coming out next year.
What? Oh my!
我们将在下赛季初从 LPL 赛区开始着手这件事情，并最终尝试把它向全球范围内推广。
You'll see more investment into studios like the one we're in right now, which was developed to power not only our LPL league, but also our 10th World Championship, a multi-city spectacle taking place in China next year.
Now, the next few years of esports will no doubt be epic. But more immediately, we're just as excited about what's right in front of us, the 2019 World Championship.
16 teams from around the world are competing in Berlin for the chance to raise the Summoners Cup. Top teams who survive the group stage will travel to Madrid before completing their journey on November 10th at the 2019 World Finals in Paris.
Yeah, we know that.
Grateful to all of you.
Give me more information about the damn Esports Manager game. That's my shit. Like I've played FIFA Manager before, and that's like super fun, but I don't follow as much as the professional football, as a Latino, football globally. But I mean, I follow like Barcelona. I don't really have a favorite team in the Barclays Premier League, but I think I used to follow Arsenal a lot, and then I switched to Liverpool, and now I just support whatever. I know my cousin's a huge Tottenham fan, and then I have cousins that live in Germany, and so we used to watch Bundesliga a lot whenever they were over, and we would support Bayern Munich. So, and my abuelo's a huge Milan. No, not Milan. Juventus fan, especially now that they have Cristiano Ronaldo. Sorry, if that was completely Greek or alien to you, I'm sorry. but I loved fantasy draft or fantasy League of Legends, where you get to like pick the players that you want. Like that's, oh my god, this game is for me. There's so much cool stuff that is coming. Oh my god.
for watching, for supporting, and for...
And you know what's cool? I wonder if, like, how valid this game would be in order for people who want to pursue coaching careers in League of Legends. Because sometimes it's hard, like in normal traditional sports, sometimes it's hard for coaches to show, like, they don't necessarily have the mechanics, but their game understanding and their game sense is very smart. And maybe they have a way of being able to teach younger, players that have talent, but maybe are not mature enough to understand how to communicate with their teammates or understand, what needs to be for the team play. And that's when you need an older, more mature figure to step in and be able to guide them through that. And, if there's a way that is implemented in the esports manager game, and then you can actually, like, let's say you hit challenger in esports managing, can you get recruited for an esports org for League? Yo, that's...
Believing in the
that'd be
potential
nuts.
of League. We could not have done this without you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Obrigado.
Thank you.
teşekkürler.
감사합니다. Thanks.
Thank you to all of you for helping make League of
감사합니다.
Legends a global sport.
안녕하세요, Caster June. 감사합니다.
For all of you and all the support you've put into League of Legends, thank you so much.
Wait, did we see the bit of the fighting game? What? Zoom enhance. Yo, is that Echo? And oh, no, wait. I'm trolling. That was the cinematic. That was the Draven cinematic. Awaken. With Riven and everything. My bad. I got excited.
Even in the early days, we knew we wanted League to be about characters with rich personalities, clearly defined themes, and deep gameplay. But we were all passion and heart with very little practical expertise. Some of our early efforts managed to capture something magical,
Teemo.
but we knew a lot of them had room to
improve.
Lollipoppy. We've always believed that we've made something great when it resonates deeply with you all. All that love that you put into our world and the appreciation you show when we get something right inspires us to keep trying. At first, the League universe existed only within the game. Then, we realized players wanted to know more about the world, but we were a little scared that we were going to screw it up. So, we invested in small experiments to try to get better. But now we're entering a new era. You're going to see us try a lot of different ways for you to engage with the world of League of Legends. From comics to novels, board games, music videos, TV. I know this all sounds a little crazy, but like with music videos, TV. I know this.
TV? Are they making a show? Would it be like an
This all sounds
animated
a little
show?
crazy, but like with everything we do, we're going to look to you to let us know what's working, and we'll double down on those areas.
Okay, so they said a bunch of stuff. It's like board games, card games, TV show, music videos. I mean, they've been doing music videos for a while, and the cinematics look great and everything. So, but yeah, and the music work is awesome too. Announce I Am 8-Bit double album, artwork approved, release entire music catalog to Spotify. Final touches for World Ceremony. Okay. So now we have the entire music catalog on Spotify. Hell yeah. So is this like music? Cinematics? Oh, it's the music. Hell yeah. Panda kill.
Hey, Toa. How's the latest summon? Oh, it's pretty good, I think. What up for you?
That is such a sick setup. Oh my god. I wish I could make myself like a studio setup like that. Just like a nice compact room. The studio monitors on the top, left, and right. And then you have the monitors and your keyboard there. Oh, mini keyboard.
Yeah, man, that sounded great. Thanks. Hey guys, how's Worlds going?
Hey, it's going really well.
Let's go, dude. See you in Paris.
What?
Hey guys, how's Worlds going?
Hey, it's going really well.
Let's go, dude. See you in Paris.
Are they doing another song for Worlds? Because they released Pop Stars at Worlds, so we're getting a new song for Worlds? Holy shit. Oh, there's Phoenix. Wait, did he hand him, like... Was that a vinyl? Are we getting League music on vinyl? Oh my god, we're getting League music on vinyl! Holy shit. Is that Chrissy Costanza? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Chrissy Costanza. Oh, I love her. She's awesome.
Legends never die. They become a part of you. Every time you bleed for
Third favorite song of all time.
relentless, you survive. They never lose hope when everything's cold and fighting's near. It's deep in their bones, they run into smoke when the fire is fierce. Oh, pick yourself
She's so awesome.
up, guys. Legends never die when the world's
Ah!
can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die. They become a part of you. Every time you bleed for reaching greatness.
This is cool and all, but why are we showing her? We already know she's on Phoenix. And she's supposed to be performing at Paris, right? For Phoenix? Yeah, so the Rise of the Elemental system. There's the Elder Dragon Execute. TFT. So now they're probably summarizing everything that they announced. There's Wild Rift. Yo! Whoa! 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 Oh! Whoa! 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 Run that shit back! Run the shit back! Is that the fighting game? Oh my god! Wait, but what? We're not getting any more information though? Yo, that's the fighting game! That's so cool! What is this? What? Wait, you gotta go back. Wait, what is that? This looks like... Is it Blitzcrank? Lux? Ezreal? Minions? Holy shit. It's a... Is this an MMO? Oh my god. We got a card game? No way! Oh my god. Wait a minute. We're getting... So, we get a fighting game, which we already knew about from EVO, but now we're getting some type of either open world or MMO. We're getting a card game. Oh my god. We have a shooter! What? But that doesn't... I don't recognize anyone from League in here, though. Holy shit! Watch the S. Riot Games is basically saying, hey, we can now officially call ourselves Riot Games because we have more games than just League of Legends. I mean, TFT came out and so we could officially call it, but now, holy shit, wait! So we have a fighting... Okay, there's still 18 minutes, so maybe they're gonna break it down. Oh my god. Fighting game, open world or MMO or whatever that shit is. Card game, a fucking shooter. So, only the shooter is the one that remains to be seen whether that's like League of Legends related, because we didn't recognize anyone in there, but the fighting game had Arya and Darius, the MMO had Blitzcrank, Ezreal, and Lux, and then the card game we saw Darius in there, so it's, and, yeah, so, holy shit.
So for the last 10 years, we haven't just been making League of Legends.
We always knew we wanted to make new games eventually, but not at the expense of, you know, the growth and the needs of League of Legends.
A lot of us spent our youth playing shooters, like really hard shooters.
Strategy games.
It had a Street Fighter 2 machine.
I love games that bring me somewhere new.
One of my all-time favorite games.
Oh, okay. So yeah, there's basically saying, yeah, so we're getting a shooter, we're getting a card game or strategy game, and then we're getting an open world game.
For example, it's Civilization. The single-player side, not the multiplayer side.
Magic the Gathering, by far.
I've been a card game player my whole life.
I grew up playing lots of classic adventure games.
I play a lot of MMORPGs, which tend to last basically forever.
My God.
I was going to the arcade every day after school.
I've been a dungeon master for 30 years.
I think Riot is a collection of people that started as players that wanted to make new experiences or better experiences, so they became developers while remaining players.
Whether you're a tactical shooter fan, or fighting game fan, or strategy card game fan, you can count on Riot to support those needs with a really, really strong long-term mindset.
Even though we all love League of Legends, I think we also all love to imagine the possibility of what would it be like to run around and explore the world of Runeterra? How could we enable experiences for players to go explore with their friends?
I hope that in the same way when you see a Disney movie and then you go to Disneyland and getting to actually walk around and explore a space that you know.
All right, Riot Games, next challenge. All right, so you dropped all these games, but where's Runeterra Land? Give me a Riot Games amusement park. Give me fucking Runeterra Land. Then we'll talk. Sorry for blowing up your ears. I should have given you a warning about that.
Really well, feels so magical. I hope that's the kind of experience that we can give to players. That feeling of actually seeing something